各位观众，大家好，我是 CC， 欢迎回到我的频道。那这里带来 P5S 第3期的游戏影片，那请大家一起跟着我继续看下去。那接着我们就会去继续调查，就是爱丽丝她的剧情、她的过去，以及我们要阻止她对人进行类似悔改的抢夺对方的欲望、抢夺对方愿望的一件事情。好，继续。那大家都知道我玩这个游戏有开修改器的原因，所以这部分就直接进入战斗。那如果是不开修改器的玩家，那可能需要做一些准备。好，那这边其实天鹅绒房间还有线上购物的部分，还是进去看一下。我原本想说是跳过直接打，反正都已经开了修改器，但是后来想想，还是看一下。然后也可以顺便做一下产生新 persona 的这个流程，登录 persona 产生新 persona 的流程。
Is this the... Now, let us begin. Choose which skill. Is this the persona? Be born anew.
那我必须说，在前作就是 P5， 我在自己在游玩的时候，那我会去注意一些 buff 和 debuff 的招式，但是在这一作 P5S 当中，由于是无双的状况。无双的形式进行游玩，所以我并没有花很深入的去了解这个，花时间去了解它。主要的persona 它的招式，我也是以直接攻击为主。
It seems that it can gain new power. Choose which... Is this the... Now, let us begin.
好，那出去就去武器商店线上购物一下。线上购物，它这个界面确实也是做得很可爱。Sophie 在里面各式各样的各种动作。那其实因为已经开了修改器，武器防具什么其实都是不需要更换的。但是我在这里展示一下，购买武器，线上。购买武器的一些画面是可爱的 Sophia 帮我们买东西。
you sure? How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure?
那好，大概看一下之后，我们就跟伙伴对话完就进去。
Maybe, but everyone remember their role?
You, me, and Ryuji are going to destroy the circuit.
No worries there. We'll mess him up quick.
As Futaba hacks into the control panel, Haru, Makoto, and I shall protect her.
We're not to let a single shadow past us.
No worries there either. Okay, you guys are gonna be lifesavers. I swear I'll drop it. My goal is to lure the initial wave of enemies elsewhere. After losing them elsewhere, I'll return to you. Thanks, Sophia. Got it. I won't be too reckless.
And the linchpin to this whole operation is...
You're gonna be the star of this distraction.
Time to move out. We're carving a path all the way to Alice's castle.
那来更换一下其他的成员，怪盗团成员，看他们的修探是怎么样的，使用哪些招数，怎样的酷炫的动作。
I'll just add this.
好，开始。
Got the plan down pat? Then let's go!
All right.
Almost time.
Yeah, let's do this.
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up!
这样就接回一开始的剧情，大家都知道在这个战斗前发生了什么事情。
Let's go! Whoa, there's a lot of them. All yours, Joker. All right, let's begin. That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. There, just keep at it. Go ahead. Everyone else, proceed as planned. Joker's got the diversion covered, so now's your time to shine.
Gotcha. The searchlight's to us. We're supporting our mission.
Let's secure the area in front of the gate first. Yes, slice him and dice. Starting to swarm Joker. Teach him a lesson. Joker's got the enemy big time now. Awesome job. Just a bit longer. He's doing it all by himself too. Now that's our Joker. That skull was not that
Also, this deja vu.
Sit rep, everyone.
Grab the searchlights. Swing on the signal.
No shadows in sight already. Looks like the diversion is working. All thanks to Joker. It's all up to you. I've got this. Luna, take over navigation for me. Gotcha. Good luck hacking. Joker, more shadows incoming. Again, reinforcements are here.
How's that wall coming? Not yet.
Hang on. I'm working on it.
Shadows, my Shibuya streets. Certainly know everything sucks.
Now I'm imagining it happening in the real world. Scary.
We late to the party?
Nice moves. How do you like this? And a boop.
Persona!
Thank goodness you.
That couldn't have gone better, Joker.
I've returned from my diversion. The plan appears to have been a success. Hey, great hustle out there, Sophie. Now all we have to do is storm the castle. Now the real fight begins. Let's mop up the rest of these shadows so we can get to 705.
Yours. Understood.
Let's do all these shadows. Just a trash mob. The enemy raised their attack power. We do not want to get hit right now. Enemy shadows defeated. Nice. Now nothing stands in our way. The barrier's down too. Let's move out.
How your game is played. Straight up devious. Better regret.
That looks suspicious.
The shadows calling. Hear the whisper from the night.
I sure hope this is
先
useful.
跳过那个东西。
Goddess and rose
The searchlights are off now.
Looks like the plan worked. Time to breach the enemy's stronghold. Picking up some shadows. Guards stuck around. Add them to the KO count so we can move on. The searchlights in the air. Those will be a breeze.
Y'all did really well.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we? There's so much here. Don't close the door. I can do much with this, I'm sure.
Was that it? That was fast.
Okay, let's keep it moving. I think they're onto us.
被抓到，被看到，被看到。所以说我为什么会用修改器，大概率是会手残，但是如果是一般的 JRPG，它回合制的，就不会有这个问题，真的是自曝其短。不过观众看高兴就好，对啊，我们主要是享受剧情。
This one's tough. Everyone stay focused. Critical hit. You're killing it, boss. No hesitation, boss.
Time for return.
Powerful shadow defeated. Nice. All shadows defeated.
That takes care of that. Let's get going.
We can get inside once we get in the. Are you ready? All right, let's. treasure-like smell. Ugh, try finding a.
No shadows. At least, not right up ahead.
哎，不是这个。好哦，那继续。
How the heck did we?
如果不是这个，看一下，这个是吗？也不是。好，
It must have something. Try.
那是不是这个呢？哦，是哦。来第二个。 好，走。
Hey, that did it. Let's get.
Intruders! How dare you, filthy!
Incoming. We're surrounded. Don't give up. The elevator's on its way. Hang in there.
You've awakened to a new power.
There's no escape! Found the intruders! Call for backup!
哎，操！他竟然出了一个刀片。老实说，第一次我还真没注意到他有出刀片。 哦，这原来不是刀片，是底下的指针哦。我还以为它有一个刀片在上面会砍到。哦，眼馋。
That was a pretty rough ride. There should be a.
Face the cop!
Incoming. we should check outside. Could be worthwhile. No enemies. Oh, how about this? Let's see where they take us.
That treasure-like smell. This is where the smell's coming from.
Is this some kind of...
What is this doing here?
And where's Alice?
She doesn't seem to be here.
Hey, look!
Is that a treasure? No. I can tell now this is something completely different from a treasure. Everyone, hide! Shadows ahead. What are they doing here?
Have you brought all the desires?
Yes, sir. It's all of them so far.
Desires?
More are coming soon. Capture every last one of them, seize their desires, and bring them here.
Understood, sir.
Hey, those are
desires.
yeah, they're the same as what we saw the other day.
Where'd they go? What was all that?
They said they were bringing desires here, right?
So those jewels are the desires? They looked like they got sucked up into that light.
There's no question. That treasure-like shimmering up there, that's the desire.
Desire 愿望、欲望、愿望。好。有时候我会想一下英文的翻译会是怎么样的状况。
We did hear Alice was collecting them.
But that was a pile of gems. How come they turned into that shimmery thing?
This is just speculation, but maybe that up there's the original form of a desire? After all, people's desires don't naturally have a single concrete form. Because we all find our own desires precious. That could be why they look like gems here. When the people had their desires seized by the shadows, they consciously felt them being taken, so the desires took form then.
But what turned them back into light? Their desires are still stolen.
Maybe Alice is considered their owner now that they're in her birdcage here. Alice doesn't seem to believe they can be stolen back. That's why they turned back.
Does seem to follow logically.
At any rate, if we reclaim the desires and release them from this cage, people...
Yeah, it's definitely worth a try.
One moment. How does one steal light? A calling card? It's how we make that shimmery light take material form. If we make the owner aware that someone is after their treasure, it takes form. To do it, we send a calling card to our target that says we're going to steal whatever is most precious to them. I got it.
Are we sure it'll work though? This isn't a palace with a treasure.
Nothing is obtained without action. We must...
For now, let's focus on securing our infiltration route.
Hell yeah! I'm getting there.
Are you okay?
What was that?
I swear Skull ran into some kind of jail cell door. Is there another barrier?
Am I hearing something?
Sophie, wait!
You just go away.
What do you think you're doing looking at the guys like that? She's like such a waste of space, you know?
Totally. She's such a loser. It hurts to look at her. No. I just...
The hell was that?
You heard it too? A memory hidden by the monarch.
Sophie, are you alright?
No problem here. However, I did figure something out.
How's that?
This cage is currently locked. You're right.
What's that doing there? It will require a key, which we will find in the room those voices came from. But we can't find this room here. We need to return to reality for that.
Reality? Why is that?
The room has been completely isolated. Its entrance exists only in the real world.
How'd you know all that? What are your...
I do not know. I merely sense it.
Maybe the lock on this cage is somehow linked to a lock in Alice's heart.
Mona-chan?
If Sophie's right, what we heard just now is a memory of the mother. That means it's extremely important to her. I have a feeling that memory is acting as the lock on her heart, keeping us from getting past that door.
So the lock's an important memory.
It's only natural that the key to this place would be hidden somewhere that no one would find.
That logic is indeed sound, but how is it possible?
This is all just speculation so far. I've never seen anything like this either.
This could be another difference between the palaces and this jail.
对啊，殿堂和监狱是不同的。
We can't reach the secret room in this world, you said? Correct. We must find the location in reality.
And that would be...
I was not able to detect it. But it should be related to those voices somehow, right? I could be wrong, but didn't it sound like someone was getting bullied?
那这里还是要说哦，霸凌是不好的行为哦，不要霸凌，不要霸凌，不要霸凌，很重要哦，说3次哦。
Looking at guys like that. Maybe school age?
That could be. Brilliant deduction, Panther.
I'm just no stranger to hearing that kind of stuff, is all.
Panther.
If she's right, does that mean the key we need is somewhere in Alice's old school? That would be logical.
Alright, let's go do some investigating back in the real world next. We're gonna need a calling card, too. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
What the what? How are...
Really? But isn't stuff like where celebs went to high school easy to find online?
Usually, yeah. But this time, no hits. Even on the underground sites. All I'm seeing is fake info from deluded fans. Even if she changed her name, there'd still be traces of that somewhere.
Shit, even you can't find Futaba?
This reeks of a serious scrub job. Someone, probably her, intentionally hid her past.
This is quite the setback. If we don't discover Alice's alma mater, we'll never find a way into that secret room.
But isn't it, like, impossible to just erase stuff from the internet on your own?
How else could we approach this?
What if Mako-chan's sister looks into it for us? She's a prosecutor turned lawyer. Maybe she'll have access to useful intel we couldn't gather ourselves.
Oh, that could work. Think it's doable, Makoto?
I don't have a problem doing it, but how exactly would I go about asking? Personal information and histories are legally protected, so I doubt she'd readily agree to hand that over to us.
Yeah, just asking her to tell us where Alice went to school is not gonna fly.
I hear you there. I really don't want to wind up on the other side of a table with her getting all, "Answer me!"
Ah, okay. Alice Hiragi's school.
It's the guy.
The shady detective.
I'm PubSec, not just some cop detective. Wait, I'm not shady.
Yes, quite.
These kids are something else. Would you quit saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
So what do you want?
Come on, enough of the cold shoulder. You know I'm trying to help you out.
You help us?
You want to know where Alice Hiragi went to school, right? But you can't find where that is. And that's exactly how someone wants it. For some reason, there's almost no personal info available on Alice Hiragi, especially prior to her debut. That is just a big old blank. So, since this is giving you all a hard time, I'm swooped in to lend a hand. Intel and Alice would be no sweat for me over in PubSec HQ, so how about it?
Nah, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
Yep, just a little more time and I'll get it.
Great! Happy to help. Wait, come on. This is a real deal connection here. Just be grateful and take the intel.
We're sorry, we just have zero.
I told you to stop smiling when you say that. Fine. I've got to earn your trust first. Alice Hiragi is your senpai.
She attended Kosei High?
Hmm? No. Everyone's senpai but yours.
She went to Shujin?
And don't forget it.
Well, there he goes.
It's hard to gauge whether he's friend or foe.
More importantly, how did he know where Alice went to school?
Could the police already have their eyes on her as well?
It's possible. And it would mean
That we can trust him. For now, at least.
Well, that's all we can do now is try it. We can find the secret room if we go to Shujin, right?
That appears to be correct. Everything should go.
Wow, 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 huh? Sure.
That's settled. Let's all head to Shujin now.
yeah, Makoto's right. Time to check out Shujin Academy. Hmm.
Hmm. 那先来学习 Ben 技能。
Let's see.
那这里我就随便把这个技能用掉，反正都已经开了修改器了。其实，这里在这个环节，在这个时间点还可以自由移动的意义，应该是说它还有其他的商店可以去买一些补给品，但是我们还是直接进入正题吧。
Get to work.
而且有什么东西其实可以在线上购物就把它买一买。
This should be helpful. Which one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks for your page. Who is it for? Which one? You want this? You want to equip that? Thank you very much.
那我也把钱花一花。
You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage. You want this one? You want to equip that? Put it to good use. Who is it for? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thank you very much. Who is it for? Which one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks for your patron. Who is it for? Which one? You want this one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Put it to good use, okay? You want this? You want to equip that? Put it to good use. Who is it for? Which one? You want this? You want to equip that? Put it to good use. Who is it for? Which one? You want this? You want to equip that? Thank you very much. Who is it for? You want this one? You want to equip that? Put it to good use, okay? Which one? You want this? You want to equip that? Thank you very much. Which one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Put it to good use. Who is it for? Which one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thank you very much. Which one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Put it to good use. Who is it for? Which one? You want this one? Who is it for? What are you selling? How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? 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 Which one? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage.
那饰品和道具就不用。
I agree. some. Speaking of, do you have a moment?
都进入剧情了。
Are we sure this is right?
I have no doubt.
Think this is what would bring me back here. I may have graduated from here, but
Permission granted. Still, I had no idea Alice.
I didn't either. And I figured a student...
Perhaps she had a past here that she wished to erase.
What do you mean?
Those voices we heard in her jail. Those cutting words and that painful cry. I don't know whether she was one of the instigators or the victim of such bullying. However she experienced it. It left such a gaping wound in her heart that she refuses to even acknowledge the truth of the matter.
And that truth took place right here.
So that's why Shujin has a secret room.
Well, we should get moving. What's next?
We may not be in Shibuya, but this place is still linked to its jail. Inputting the proper Emma keyword should permit access as usual.
Okay, let's try it. Everybody ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Keyword, Wonderland.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
So, it's a classroom?
Is this what a school is like? It's rather different than how the internet makes it appear.
The cognitive distortion's really strong here. What's going on?
Hey, look! Ah, a ghost!
Are you seriously crying? Ugh, how pathetic. Trying to get us to go easy on you.
No, I'd never do that. What? What is this?
God, you're disgusting. Seriously, why are you still alive? Do us a favor and die already.
What the hell?
Careful, here it comes!
Can't you get it through your thick skull? No one wants you around.
Oh shit, what the hell is going on? This thing just flipped out of nowhere.
The room's also changed. Are these prison cells?
No time! Here it comes!
Look sharp, folks!
We should avoid wasting energy on our attacks.
Yours.
Let's read the enemy's movements and respond in time.
Hey, I'll go. What are you doing back in your classes and don't die? What is with this thing?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's horrible.
It must be hidden somewhere within the cellar.
Let's search for it now. Focus on the enemy first.
Hell yeah! I did it.
Hang on. Something's up.
What do we got here?
What? What?
What a skill.
What was that rumbling?
The birdcage in the jail is now unlocked.
For real?
It appears our most recent target held the key.
In other words, we defeated the warden guarding the key.
A warden in Alice's memories. A key to the cage in her jail. So a different shadow held the key, not Alice's?
What are you going on about?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how many differences there are from the palaces.
Good point. The palaces don't have any rooms like these, or wardens guarding keys in hidden locations.
It's as if the more we learn, the messier the situation gets.
If it weren't for Sophie, we wouldn't have even made it here.
Have I been helpful to the Phantom Thieves?
Mm-hmm. You know it.
Praise accepted.
Well, praise you all you want later. We've got a birdcage to bust open.
True. We have...
Let's send Alice the calling card. Take back those desires.
Okay, all that's left is send in the calling card. What should it say?
We're after the desires that Alice is seizing from the people whose hearts she changed, right? Then don't we have to write something like,
We shall take back the desires you've seized.
Smart. Using the same logic that works on treasures is probably our best shot. Once the desire takes form, we can steal it. If we return the victims their own desires,
Everyone should return to normal.
So, what'll happen to Alice then?
Well, she should be having a change of heart and confessing soon after.
Actually, that's not set in stone. What we're stealing this time are the desires that Alice seized from others. This isn't her own desire or ambition. Or like the treasure we found in palaces. There's no way of knowing whether or not Alice's heart will be changed.
Even if we rescue her victims, without a change of heart in Alice, this will just turn into a pointless cycle.
But if the calling card works, her desire will manifest inside the birdcage. That creates a high probability that we'll encounter Alice's shadow there.
We did cause quite a scene destroying the lock.
Whether through words or fists, don't we still have the opportunity to change her heart via her shadow?
Then let's do it! Let's take her head on! Oh, I know that's the dangerous approach, but we want to rescue Alice too. Not just her victims. Alice said she wanted to be a ray of light that could inspire people suffering through life.
You mean when she was on TV?
Well, I do. I get why she said it. Because of all the bullying in her past. I mean, doesn't it seem like we saw part of Alice's trauma in the secret room?
Trauma? It's like an invisible wound in a person's heart. It comes from living through painful experiences. A wound in a heart.
Maybe that trauma's the whole reason.
Trauma distorted Alice's heart, giving birth to the jail. That is very similar to Palace Generation. I've got to say it's possible.
But how is that trauma relevant to Alice's current behavior?
This is just a hunch, but I think she sees what she's doing as some kind of revenge against the kinds of girls who treated her badly.
Stealing someone's dude right in front of her is revenge to Alice? Wow, that's pretty sick.
but her shadow's operation is way too massive for that to be all. She just has too many victims already.
What if she simply kept escalating because no one was there to stop her? Becoming a monarch must create an awful amount of distortion.
All that only makes me want to help Alice more. If her heart's grown that distorted, then I want her to at least remember how it feels being a ray of light for somebody. Is she beyond helping at this point? I don't know. But there has to be someone who at least tries. We can't just abandon Alice.
Oh, Lady On.
Don't speak too soon.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
No objections here either. However, should we engage her in combat?
Absolutely. That's out of the question.
Best case scenario, just talk her out of it.
Guys, do you think I could write the calling card this time? Thanks. It'll be great.
Writing a calling card?
Ooh, you can help me with the...
Awesome. All we gotta figure out now...
This is a special reunion of the Phantom.
Hey.
This is strange. At any rate.
那我希望能在今天的影片当中就过完爱丽丝这个王，所以我们还是直接进入正题吧。
In other news, Akira Konoe, founder of Mediz, announced a joint project with one-time rival company Pineapple. Tech heads are fired up with anticipation at the news, awaiting further details with...
Okay, folks, listen up!
Good evening. Been a while, huh?
Perhaps you remember us.
We are the Phantom Thieves.
And we're back in action with a new heart in our sights.
A wicked witch who treats people like toys. Alice Hiragi.
You pretend you're a ray of light, but all you do is hurt people to indulge your own darkness. You're a bad person, and bad people have to be stopped.
And all those desires you stole.
Tonight, we're taking them all back.
Okay, next I'm scheduled at... Oh, it's the manager. Hello?
Oh, this is bad, Miss Alice. Look at the email I forwarded you.
What in the... Phantom Thieves? Taking my desire? No, you can't! I need those! That's what makes me the monarch! I need those to... those... Oh, alright. I'll wait for you. I don't want toys that don't do as they're told. I'll smash you for certain this time.
Come on, come on!
Let's go.
I don't know.
What's that?
It's her! Alice.
So, it's a fight after all.
Oh dear. You thought you'd just sneak in like What exactly do you plan on doing with those desires? Hey, you! Joker, right? Did you come back to me so you could be mine? Oh, so you were...
Alice Hiragi! We know all about the horrible things you've done.
You seized people's desires by force and turned them into your puppets.
You toyed with people's emotions and made them mistreat one another.
You even opened up stores so you could bilk all the people you brainwashed. We can no longer overlook the wicked changes of heart you forced on the people.
The Phantom Thieves are about to beat the distortion out of you. Takamaki-san, you're so beautiful. There's no way you could understand. You have no clue what I've been through.
You mean what happened to you at Shujin?
Where did... How?
We know all of it. How you were bullied, how it was torture for you, but I still...
Oh, okay. You found out. No matter how much I hide it, the past still comes back to me. How pathetic. What a mess. That doesn't matter now. With this power, I can have everything. Everything I've always wanted. And now, I'm gonna make you mine. All mine.
So this really is Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my! Come along, come along!
What wonders?
Ignore her, Sophie. She just wants to torture.
Alice, I'm gonna make you see the light.
Aw, you're
Go ahead.
like this. Any of you have
How would that be any important?
See any weakness?
Why are you being like this? I was finally able to find some happiness. Are you here to take everything I have? Just try me. You're so sick of separating.
Something's changed. Stay on guard.
Whoa, holy shit!
Why is she so fast?
Alice, what made you like this?
You can't forget it's coming to some. I've been treated like shit all my life. I'll give her that one. You know what that is. The higher up the social ladder, the shittier they were to me. Even if they saw someone getting tortured, they'd lie over me my voice like a kid.
突破。好，对不对？结束。
Big.
Did we do it? Damn! I got a new skill!
No! How can I still not be strong enough? Why can't I change? I'm not the victim anymore!
Enough, Alice. If you keep going, you'll just make yourself feel even worse.
How would you know? I just can't compare to someone like you, Takamaki. All my life, I'm no match for the real winners. And I tried so hard to chip, but I was still made fun of. still I poured my heart into fashion and worked to get so far. But then, she showed up. She told everyone what a pathetic little shit I was. That's why I took all of it from her. And that still wasn't enough for me. It wasn't just her. I'll just...
Alice. So this is a wound in a heart.
You became the bully. You idiot! What good does that do? Now you're just as bad as the people who made you suffer. Is that how you want to live? Like one of those bullies? Didn't you want to be something else? A ray of light for others. And for yourself. Don't give up because of those selfish bastards!
那些能面不改色的伤害他人的家伙算什么？不要输给他们说的话。
You're right. All the people like me, but I... Yeah. Takamaki-san, I want to apologize.
I'm sure you can turn it around. But thanks to my best friend, you're never alone. Once you
Wanna be...
I mean, I totally love Alice. We even share the same dream.
Thank you. I'll go back now. Where I belong. This time, I'm gonna be...
Oh, this is bad!
That was effing amazing!
Did we just witness the desires?
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
I hope that means their real-life counterparts are returned. Yes, you're right. Wait, what the... What is it, Mona-chan? Something's wrong. It's not...
But the giant desire blew up! Like...
No. Just look around. Now that you mention it...
Whenever we stole a treasure, we'd have to leave the metaverse entirely, right?
Yeah, we always had to haul ass out of there.
That is most assuredly not happening now. If anything, it's grown eerily quiet.
这也是其中一个不同的地方哦。在前作攻略完殿堂之后呢，殿堂就会崩塌，但是在本作，那监狱还是会留着。那当然也是可以提供给大家做一个打怪练级，以及它还是有一些支线任务请求可以继续做。那一样为了这个影片不要拖得太冗长，那我还是以主线剧情为主。
So if the monarch is toppled and the desires are all returned, the jail still doesn't collapse?
It would appear that palaces are different from this jail after all.
There's a chance we haven't actually resolved the issue yet.
I wonder how Alice will react to this. Could we find out when we get back to the real world?
It'd be nice if she could recall what happened here, but no one shares memories with their shadows.
Think she might talk to Panther?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you two could really hit it off.
She did say that she loves her.
Yeah. I mean, it was worth going that far for her to come to her senses. And her dream is definitely something worth fighting for. I just hope she can remember how that dream first made her feel, so she can bring that feeling to the people who need it.
Fascinating.
What's up, Sophie?
Just as the Phantom Thieves predicted, Alice Hiragi appeared to change her logic. This would not be possible had we simply defeated her. How did you predict the outcome?
We didn't really predict it. Being able to change is what makes someone human.
Someone is human because they can change. The human heart is much more complicated than expected, isn't it? Just when you think you've grown beyond your pain, the smallest thing can bring you all the way back down again. The human heart is indeed difficult to comprehend.
Well, you're pretty high up there on the mystery charts yourself, Sophie, my dear.
No, I'm...
Sophie, humanity's companion, right? We get it.
You got it, Skull.
Well, yeah.
Not bad, Skull. Do you really get it?
Yeah.
Hey, An was very angry with Shadow out. By the end, though, she appeared happy. Why is that? Wasn't she angry at Alice? Okay, anger is not just for hurting people, it is also able to save people. Consider, if someone is in the wrong, anger can be used. The human heart is such a mystery. But thanks to you, I've gained valuable experience. I hope to learn more from you.
刚才吓我一跳，我的按键怎么没有效果了，按不出去，所以才存了3-4档。ESC 竟然跳不出去。
And now for the hottest meet and greet. Alice Hiragi has returned as our special guest. Miss Alice, thank you so much for coming on today, despite the last visit's conclusion. From what I hear, there's something you wish to share?
Yes, I need to confess something. The incident that occurred with the previous hosts. That was all my fault. I forced him to proclaim his love for me during a live broadcast. When I heard he was engaged to his co-host, I just wanted to ruin their relationship.
Miss Alice.
And they're not the only ones. Anytime I see a happy woman, I just get so jealous. I do whatever it takes to ruin their lives.
Is this a prank or something?
All of my past managers tried so hard to stop me. But then I'd lash out at them too, and I'd assault them until they backed down. The only reason I've changed managers is because my last one had a total breakdown.
Wait, are you...
Everything I've said here is the truth. I'm sure all of it is easy enough to prove now. I've lied, and it hurt so many people. And I'm just so...
Is this... the Phantom Thieves?
I'm the one who did it all. No one but me did... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cut! Cut! Right now! Come to standby!
Alice, this is gonna blow way up. News that we even name-checked the Phantom Thieves.
Well, whatever may come, at least our job's done.
Right. We may have gone through something quite different from a palace,
There's no mistaking it.
The people with the stolen desires seem to be normal again, too. It's all over the internet.
My son was about to blow our savings on Alice merch, but the Phantom Thieves rescued him. Thank you, Phantom Thieves.
I'm just seeing a lot of I want my money back. Well, sure can't help him there.
I'm not sure everyone's actually a victim here.
Nevertheless, mission complete. I wonder what'll happen to Alice next.
It's probably next to impossible for her to make it in the industry now. Her scandal is big news.
No matter why she did it, there are still consequences for her actions.
But if Alice really can find that feeling she had when she first discovered fashion, I think she'll be okay. She can still be a ray of light for others, even if she has to find another way to shine.
That reminds me, we should still try to press her for info. She might know something that we still don't.
But do we actually have a chance of meeting her now? I imagine her day-to-day life's become quite the mess.
Jeez, that's a good point. Her agency isn't going to want anything to do with her.
An enlightening conversation as always in here. What's up?
Aw, you again, Gramps?
Hey, I won't deny I'm older than you guys, but more importantly...
To what are you referring?
Don't play stupid. I gave you solid intel.
Yes.
Well, that's good news. Looks like I'll be getting my own in return.
Your own what?
I came here today for your response to my offer. You know, the deal.
We already told you we don't work with cops.
And what if I tossed in a little bonus? Such as running some questions by Alice for you. You were just saying you wanted info from her.
That's accurate.
But Alice already confessed to messing with people on live TV.
Yeah, what she said. We don't need you for shit.
If only that were true.
What do you mean by that? How is this case not closed?
Oh, it is far from closed. This change of heart epidemic is happening all over the country. And we know they can't all be Alice's victims. Therefore, you still have plenty to get pinned on you, don't you? Not only that, you already know how badly you've stirred the pot. That little calling card stunt's fired up the public more than ever. These change of heart cases have to be the Phantom Thieves. It's the only thing I hear down at the station now. Do you really not realize how dangerous a position you're in right now?
What bullshit! What the hell did we do?
Oh no! Why do you think I offered you that deal? If I wanted to, I could cuff you and take you in right now. The reason I'm not is because I believe you are not the culprit. To catch the true perpetrator, I need your help. As in the person controlling Alice behind the scenes. The MO in this recent epidemic doesn't mesh with the Phantom Thieves either. These are two separate cases. At least, that's what I believe.
May we have a moment to ourselves? We'd like to discuss it first.
Sure, I'll be right outside. Just holler when you're ready for me.
Now, this is unexpected. I assumed Alice's confession would clear our names.
Damn it. So they really weren't just trolling.
What is it?
When I was searching the web, I noticed some people saying weird stuff was happening here and there. Almost none of them made the news, and it seems like everyone's just trying to ignore it.
Gramps is sane. It's probably not bullshit after all.
What should we do? If they decide to scapegoat us, we'll never be able to clear our names.
They're not even changing hearts for the same reasons as us.
If there really are other brainwashing incidents out there, that would mean there are more jails. Do you think there could be more monarchs out there too?
Well, what would we do? Considering what we've gathered going along with that deal.
Are we seriously gonna trust that dude?
What other choice do we have? At the very least, his intel about Alice was useful.
What do you say? I think that'd be wisest. Wait. Even if we do left, if he's going to understand what we've been doing, do you think he'll even believe us?
We have no choice but to make him believe. Otherwise, it's our leader on the line.
But the metaverse, the jail. How do you think we're gonna get some thick-headed cop to buy that?
It seems our only choice is to take him to the jail.
Wait, really?
Mako-chan! Can you think of any other way for him to avoid getting arrested? We have one playable card. Alright, we'll do it. It's not like we have any alternative.
Let's hope it's not our undoing.
Ah, shit. We gotta stay prepared for the worst case.
I'll call him back in.
Come on back.
Huh, that was quicker than I expected. So, what say you all?
There's a place we need to show you. Follow us.
I see. Like with a monarch seizing desires, was it? What say we go get you tested for drugs now? If you're gonna cook up some fantasy to sell me, maybe try a little less spice next time?
Just save it for now. We're about to...
Cognitive world?
Follow us.
Huh? What? So, are you gonna answer me, or... This isn't real.
Everything here is real.
Whoa, what happened? What are those outfits for?
Yep, just about what I expected.
This is our phantom attire.
What even is this?
Questions. This is a jail. You are currently located...
Wait, who are you?
I am Sophie, humanities companion. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. What?
Chill out, Zenkichi. You gotta keep yourself together.
Yeah, right. Monster Cat!
Not a monster cat! I am Morgana! You finally believe we've been telling you the truth?
This just happened to me. I'm still passed out.
You holding up there, Vince?
No need to worry. He's merely having a meltdown. That still sounds rather worrisome. Looks like we blew his mind. Oh, I suppose we may as well head back now.
How did this...
It's pretty cool.
His brain probably...
All reacted similarly during our first time.
Get a hold of yourself, Prince.
Jeez.
How long do you need to get it together? Come on, Earth to Zenkichi.
Right. Get it together. This cat said my name! You get Monster Cat in that place? It's the Monster Cat!
Not a monster, or a cat. Told you, I am Morgana. Since you're cognizant of Morgana speaking in the metaverse, you can understand him here now, too.
Cats can talk. I'm cognizant of it.
I think he's going to meet a...
First off, I think I get what's going on, though. Actually, none of it makes any sense to me. What?
If we're going to make a deal, conspirators have to vow never...
So. Oh, all right. Your trust is repaired with mine. Help me figure out this nationwide change of heart business, and I'll make sure you're all protected. As long as you cooperate, I won't allow the police to lay a finger on you. That's my view. Good. I look forward to working with you. In that case, I'm going to come right down to it and ask for your help with a similar incident. OPSEC has their eyes on Sapporo right now because of all the change of heart cases. I need you in Sapporo Central City by August 8th.
Why does it need to be the 8th?
A suspects out of the country on a business trip until then. We're kicking off the investigation within the hour of their arrival.
I see.
So it's likely this suspect in Sapporo is another monarch, like Alice.
That could be. If so, I'd have to ask you guys.
So, we're heading to Sapporo Central in Hokkaido, huh? This'll be quite the little trip for us.
Word of caution, you'll definitely want to avoid any sort of public transportation. You're going to want to either drive or hoof it.
Why is that?
You revived the Phantom Thieves and deal with Alice. The way they see it, you're a real problem.
They're definitely all on high alert.
There's no way to know who's brainwashed until after they end. What if one of them is the pilot of it?
But if we can't...
Find a car you can use. Let me see.
You're not gonna set us up with one?
Sorry, but I've got to keep this investigation top secret. Oh, and one more thing. Don't worry about the Alice thing. I'll fill you in once I'm done with it. Well, here's to a solved case.
Same here, Zen.
Right. Sorry I called you a monster character.
You'll be sorry.
You didn't go crazy.
Enough and does
I mean, Hokkaido? Really? There goes our vacation down the drain.
我觉得一开始如果真的有人进入异世界，那真的会无法接受。不过我觉得进入异世界最好的收获就是可以跟猫讲话。当然，那因为Mona 比较不一样，对啊，我也希望能够跟猫讲话。
Ain't this stuff happening all over Japan anyways? Even if we do solve this one, we're just gonna get sent off to...
A traveling venture in co-op. I admit it doesn't sound all bad. We should stop by Kyoto as well.
Find that silver lining.
This trip isn't for our enjoyment. But it's still summer vacation.
Yeah, the 8th is way off from now. We can still do all...
Oh, I'd like to experience... Yeah, sushi for me.
Oh dear.
That being said, we should go over. First up is Emma. It seems like an ordinary app at first, but now we know that it has a hidden...
Yeah, totally the same thing.
To think something like that is being used nation...
The app itself is fine though, right? I mean, you can just delete it if you want. Plus, all the keyword and friend list functions work fine. If the app just let everybody slip into jails.
We've all registered as friends on it, but that didn't do anything strange in and of itself.
Where did this app come from anyway?
It's run by a Japanese company called Mediz. They're an international IT firm. We're talking tens of thousands of employees.
That's quite the large-scale operation. With those...
So is this some evil mega corporation making jail?
But we can't use Emma the same way Alice did.
Well, maybe that's because we all got pure hearts. Or...
Moron.
There's a possibility that Alice had a special version of Emma.
What makes you say that?
Just an idea. I'm grasping at straws.
But it is a possibility.
If I got a hold of Alice's phone somehow, I should be able to see if her version of Emma is anything special.
Really? You should ask Inspector Hasagawa if he could confiscate it for us. I'll reach out to him later over it.
Alright, next topic. The jail. Each palace collapsed after the treasure inside was stolen. But the jail is still in Shibuya. Not only that, but the palaces are the manifestations of their rulers' cognitions. But that's not true at all in jails. Humans...
And that would cause terrible things to occur to them in the real world.
When you put it all together like that, don't it sound even worse than palaces?
If these other bizarre incidents across Japan are genuine changes of heart, that means there are probably more jails out there.
There could be quite a few of them, considering how impossible it is to report on every incident. So, we're working with the police to try and clear our names. Is that really enough? How do you mean? If the jails are as dangerous as we've seen, then wouldn't it be bad to just leave them alone? If stuff as awful as what happened in Shibuya is happening all over, Aren't we the only ones who can stop it?
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Yes, it's our job to save people suffering helplessly.
And give people courage. Yeah, you said it. Great speech, Lady On. You've got us all fired up.
That's the plan. Maybe traveling by car will actually work to our advantage.
Right. We might find some more jails on the way to Sapporo.
That works for me. A little bit of a jailbreak spree along the way.
But how do we actually find the other jails?
It'll only take us about 1,000,000 years.
I believe it may be time for the Sophia show.
Ooh, check the super AI.
I can detect any jails in the vicinity by scent.
For real?
By scent?
A jail emits a distinct signature. When I enter a jail's range, I can sense it.
Sophia, that is nuts!
Praise accepted.
There is still much we do not understand. But at least we now have a...
Yeah, this is gonna be... You're right. We did... All that's left is to secure our transportation.
If this is going to fit all of us, won't it have to be pretty big?
We'll just have to rent something. Oh, who knows what it'll cost us.
Money is no object to us. The prize funds for my most recent contest entry have finally come.
Oh, keep your snack money to yourself.
Well, we could a deal with someone in the police.
Some pretty big transportation. I'm getting this feeling that Sojiro mentioned something along those lines once. Let's go ask him.
A ride that...
Weren't you talking to someone about big transportation or something
Oh, you mean the guy I know with the camper? Yeah, he was whining about never having the time to use it.
Sojiro, that's it! Please go borrow that camper for us, please!
Does this have anything to do with what you guys are getting blamed for?
Yes?
Then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll give him a call. Sit tight till tomorrow.
Yeah, now there's our chief.
But listen up. No getting too wild out there, all right? And are you all set with travel funds and whatnot?
Yes, we've all been saving.
Once Art drove me...
Yeah.
那现在时间也是1个小时20几分钟了，那等一下大概1个小时半。
A camper?
那我就存个档，就结束这一期的影片。
This is turning into some kind of coming-of-age flick. Wait, are you guys and girls actually gonna sleep in that thing together?
No worries. The boys are all sleeping on the roof.
And we've got Makoto and her fist of justice with...
Oh, and I'm very handy with an axe.
Yeah.
These sisters are really doing it for themselves. Fine, whatever you gotta do.
So, about what I asked for.
Ah, right. Alice's phone. Are you...
Nice scores, Enkichi!
Hey, that's important evidence. No breaking it.
So, how was Alice anyway?
She was pretty upfront about the whole heart-changing situation. When people registered her as a friend on Emma, she noticed they'd suddenly grow obese. At first, she was just curious what was going on. But she says she got such a thrill from making people do her bidding, she couldn't stop herself.
It began with the friend registration.
Was there anything else?
The only other thing she did was apologize. That's all we got. But it does seem like she was telling me that...
So, she didn't actually know anything about the jails or desires.
Well, I have to say, I wouldn't have bought one bit of it if you hadn't shown me what you did.
What in the...
What is it? Did you find some?
I thought I'd find some unique aspect to Alice's version of Emma. But nope. This is just the standard commercial version. It hasn't even been tampered with.
So we got nothing out of it?
I didn't say that. I did find traces of some snooping in her phone.
What do you mean?
Someone was monitoring Alice's activity, either her smartphone usage in general or her Emma usage specifically.
So, like...
That would mean There is still someone out there involved with this.
Do you see anything revealing the monitors?
Somewhere within the country.
Getting even that's quite the feat. You're real good, kid.
Never underestimate the techie of the Phantom Thieves. So someone was tracking Alice.
One thing at a time. This isn't our only case to work. I'm sure we'll find more leads. Well, I'll see you August 8th at Sapporo Central. Don't be late, got it? I'll reach time to return this phone to its rightful owner.
So Alice could put people in her jail because she was a monarch.
Since it didn't seem to be her version of Emma's doing, that seems correct. I get where you're coming from, but we still shouldn't jump to conclusions. Like Zenki-ji said, there's still plenty to look into. That's true. We don't know enough about what's happening. We should gather more intel.
Hey, you guys, come on outside. Check out your wheels. Yo.
What?
Whoa!
Beautiful.
Thanks! Oh. Wow. It's true. Hey, hey!
Yo! We did it!
Yeah, let's go.
那这三个就是一开始怪盗团成立的时候就是这三个主角，那现在发展成一个庞大的队伍。
That's what I'm talking about! Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Whoa.
Oh. For real?
So that's the story.
Awesome!
Oh no.
我记得我以前在哪一个拉面店也吃过那种超大碗，整个叠起来像山一样的拉面。对，我记得我也吃过，可是我忘记我在哪里吃了，好久以前的事。
Gonna puke.
Good grief. Whoa. Ah.
他跟其他人讲讲话之后就出发了。
Hey.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Impossible.
诶，这边有一个可以对话的，来看一下。之前没有注意到这个。好哦，就这样一句，走吧。还可以，好走。
Yo. You sure you kids gonna be okay on your own?
We'll be fine. I mean, probably.
Take care, boss.
Same to you. Be careful out there.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah! Summer vacation, here we come!
You look unusually serious, Inspector Hasagawa.
Oh, Commissioner Kaburagi. My apologies. I've been short on sleep. I've not been on an undercover case in quite some time.
I wholly understand. Have you liaised with the Phantom Thieves?
Affirmative. I've gained their cooperation. However, proceedings are touch and go. Some of them are also very quick on the uptake. Nevertheless, I guarantee you that I will win them over.
Understood. As expected from someone so dependable.
Well, I still owe you for taking me under your wing. I'm happy to do whatever you require.
Keep at it until you get to the bottom of this case. But do not get too attached to them. At this point, their arrest is an inevitability.
Attached? I haven't been attached to anything in a long time.
So you say. And how's the girl? Go home. At least every so often.
Ma'am. No way she's buying anything about that world. I've gotta wring a lead out of her. Don't take it personally, Phantom Thieves. All I want is for this case to be solved. And I'll use you however I have to.
Yo, where are we?
Looks like we're coming up on Tochigi Prefecture.
Tochigi. Tochigi is famous for...
I heard the monkey sculptures there are adorable. Ooh, I want strawberries. Let's go strawberry. Apparently, gyoza is pretty big there too. Utsunomiya is supposed to be the place for it.
You say gyoza? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna get some, right?
Of all the things... It's understandable. And besides, we've already discussed it. We decided it would be more worthwhile to check out a variety of places rather than just... And there might be jails in other cities besides Shibuya and Sapporo.
Not only that, but the supposed monarch of Sapporo won't even be in town till the 8th. We have the time. There's no reason we shouldn't make use of it.
I guess you have a point.
Wait, say we find a jail before then. Does that mean we're sort of hunting for monarchs along the way? Oh, we're taking the Phantom Thieves to a whole new level. This is starting to feel real badass.
Well, if there is a jail, I'm sure Sophia will let us know.
Leave that to me. I should be able to handle it. You'd think the AI would be a little more sure of herself.
Yeah, seriously, who or what are you?
I'm humanity's companion.
There she goes singing again.
Don't think too hard about it. I'm sure we'll learn more if she sticks around. Isn't that right, Sophia?
That's right, An. Oh, that reminds me, Mako-chan. You've been driving this whole time. Are you doing okay? I have my license too.
Well, you just got yours, Haru, so... does anyone else have...
Apologies.
Me neither. Ow. Well, I guess we did just reach driving age.
Sorry, Mako-chan. I won't. Although we might be taking more breaks. That's fine by me. We want our Makoto to stay nice and well rested. So you're going to keep driving, Makoto? I think so. That sounds difficult. Well, since you've asked, Do you think you could find a place to stop and rest? I could probably use a break. We can have lunch there too. Okay, I'd be happy to. There's a riverbank up ahead that should be perfect.
Lunch by a river, huh? Oh man, this is feeling like a real road trip. Yo,
Is this even real? Seriously? Ugh. And this is the perfect.
Shall we get started then? Boss gave us some ingredients, didn't Oh, this is going to be so nice. All right.
那就来做咖喱，卢布朗有名的咖喱。
The rice has been prepared. We're ready whenever. Indeed. And to be surrounded by nature and all.
Sorry, Inari. The great phantom thief Futaba just swiped the very last print.
Last! Fate.
Oh, come on, don't act so depressed. It's not like it's the end of the world.
You will!
Ah, that.
I'm full too.
I'm down. Ooh.
Jeez, you're serious?
What of it? There's always room for sweets.
All right, we'll finish our break with some tea and sweets, then get...
I feel like we've been on the...
We'll be entering Sendai soon.
We made a lot of stops, but no sign of any jails.
Well, I'm definitely feeling a little more relaxed now. I would also. It's getting kind of dark.
Yes, we should decide where we want to stay for today.
Shouldn't we eat first? What's good in Sendai?
As far as local delicacies go, there's always beef tongue. There's plenty of specialty shops around.
Nonsense. Delicious as that sounds, they house a statue of the late Lord Date Masamune. I'd very much like to see the one-eyed dragon for myself.
I want to take a bath first. I'm not sleeping in the camper all sweaty and sticky. Jeez, we're all over the place on this one.
Well, what should we do? This is where I come in. Searching. Overnight parking lots, beef tongue, Date Masamune, and nearby bathhouses. Leave it to me. I'll find...
Wow, you can do all that, Sophia?
It's nothing special. I'm just doing a wide search and lining up our destinations. We should first head to the parking lot at Mount Alba Park. Then we can walk to the statue of Masu... Huh?
What's up?
The smell. There might be a jail here.
Whoa, for real? You can really tell just off that?
Are you sure, Sophia?
I think so. I can't pinpoint it yet, and that may be because of the distance. But this feels the same as Shibuya. All right then, we're heading to Sendai. Well, Sophia, can you smell the jail? Yes, I'm sure of it. So there really are more jails besides the one in Shibuya?
If there's a jail, then something rotten's going on around town.
You're right. We'll need to look into that first.
And how are we supposed to do that? Sendai's a pretty big city, after all.
We could check some more of the popular sightseeing spots. We might hear something if there's people around.
Great thinking. And what's more, we're right here in Mount Aoba Park, home to the statue of Lord Masamune.
Dude, you can check out the statue tomorrow. I'm starving.
Excuse me? There's no guarantee the statue will still be here come sunrise. A trip is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once you've set a plan, you must act on it without delay.
Ah, there he goes. I'll understand that logic of his.
By the way, Mako-chan, did you find out if it's okay for us to sleep in the car tonight?
Yes, I actually just got confirmation. At least we won't have to worry about finding a place to sleep. And it looks like there are lots of sightseers here, so we should have plenty of chances to ask around.
Should we check out the statue? It's only a short walk from here, right?
It's close. Very close.
Then let us depart. Lord Masamune awaits.
Hmm.
那现在录影时间已经1个小时42分钟了，那我也应该存档，然后把这一期做个结束。那感谢大家跟着我一起享受这个游戏的剧情。那我也会继续把这一块游戏 P5S 的影片继续做下去，做到完。然后在这期间，如果有什么意见的话，也可以在下面留言给我，或者是说有什么想看我玩的游戏，也可以留言给我，我们可以讨论。那我拍影片玩的游戏应该会是以单机版为主，我应该不会去玩线上游戏，因为就像我自己曾经说过，我是动作游戏的苦手，那线上游戏又不能开修改器，对不对？大家要公平，所以说我还是以单机版为主。那如果像这种有多场战斗的，可能战斗会比较长时间的话，我就会开修改器，让战斗的部分去浓缩，就是一般路途上的小怪小王，我们就尽量的不要花太多时间在上面。好，存档。Data save。那这是我第3期的影片，那就存在号码3。那之后第4期的影片，我们再继续看下去，看在仙台会发生了什么事情。那花了3期的时间，终于把第1个监狱、第1个王给打过了，那也离开了涩谷，现在正要往北海道的札幌前进。那途经仙台，发现了监狱。那我们就停下来做一个调查，那会调查出什么事情，也就是下一次的影片中我们可以看到。好，谢谢大家，我是 CC， 那我们下次见。